What's up, YouTube? And we're back with another spicy deck list from Impetuous Panda. The man has been on a creative tear recently, and this time it is an Ezreal Vi Curious Shellfolk combo deck. The core idea of this deck is to stall in the early game, slow down your opponent, remove their big threats, wait for the Shellfolk to come online. It generates almost infinite value over a couple of turns with this deck. And then, once you collected all the targets and drew or generated a million cards, Ezreal is there to finish the job to shoot down your opponent's Nexus. So I talk you guys through the units that are in this deck first, and all of those kind of make sense if you keep Curious Shellfolk's ability in mind when you pick a card from randomly selected options. So basically, whenever you have the optionality, you have 3 cards in front of you, you click 1 or 2 cards in front of you, you get a copy at a discount. That is the reason why basically every follower in this deck is in here. Autopus, Prank means you have optionality, which means you can basically steal a copy of a card in your opponent's hand. Also important to know, you get the copy first, the discounted copy, and then the prank applies. It's always advantageous for you. The next one, Conchologist, is pretty obvious. Same as in Loping Telescope, you manifest, and you manifest 2 copies of the card, 1 at a discount. Station Archivist, same story here. Of course, keep in mind that the original copy of the Archivist is fleeting. The one that Shellfolk generates is not, though. And the last unit for board control in this deck that's very effective, though, is Vi. Vi just hits a lot of threats in the current meta. She deals with, or at least threatens, stuff like Nami and Shelly, Veigar, Senna, Caitlyn, Draven, Poppy, Bandle City, just about everything Vi can take care of. And she's a great way to regain tempo because she'll often trade into 2 or 3 or even 4 units before dying. And that's how we catch up, or let's say weaker early units, or rather our value-oriented early units. Now let's take a look at all of the spells. A lot of them are removal spells. We see the classic package of Thermo Beam, Mystic Shot. Pokestick, of course, is utility, withdraw, but removal as well. Some Fumes is one of the cards that is really spicy in this list because you just have a lot of ways of enabling the conditionality, but you don't have an insane amount of discard fodder early on, which is why I like playing this over Get Excited, but you can split those up. For example, 2 Fumes, 1 Get Excited. Aftershock as a one-off is cute if you keep on running into Battle Tree decks and so on, could even go up on that number. And Minimorphs is a cute addition to this deck as well, as a 1 or a 2 of. And now the only cards I haven't mentioned yet are a bit like the bread and butter of this deck. Of course, Shellfolk I already explained, and she just pairs insanely well with Trinket Trade on one hand side. Very effective to generate multiple cards that are super cheap at 0 or 1 mana. You can get another Autopus, which means you can prank your opponent's hand again. You can pull a card from their hand. There's so much utility and so many ways you can go with this. Time Trick, of course, to find your targeted draws. If you need an Ezreal, that happens pretty often, then Time Trick is one of the better ways of finding it, or just finding 2 copies of one of the burn spells if you already have Ezreal on board. And yeah, that basically sums up the whole deck. One thing I do want to say is it is very hard to play, but it has insanely high potential. Because there are like a million lines of plays almost every turn, you could go with this deck, starting with which spells you pick, which cards you generate, which removal you keep for which of your opponent's threats, and so on and so on and so on. You need to plan very far in advance and set up your win conditions effectively. Realize if Ezreal is your win condition, or maybe Vi, or maybe sometimes just rushing through the board, or sometimes you literally just outvalue your opponent's deck because you seem to never run out of steam with these Shellfolk. But this deck has shown some great results at the peak of the ladder, atop Masters. A lot of tournament players are also starting to respect the deck and they're experimenting around with it. So yeah, the better people get at piloting this, I think the more the deck's power level is just gonna increase. And I have some crazy gameplay examples for you of just how nutty the games with this deck can be. I recommend you to check them out and maybe get some inspiration on how to pilot this.
Is it the mustache? Who knows?
Okay, what is this matchup? Let's get FTR to like 1 million cost. I don't have a play for next turn neither. I think I should play Time Trake here. I love the design and flavor of this card. It's so cool. Like the character and the way that he just appears in a million Bandit City cards. That guy. And draw looks good to me. Developing runs into a ravine, which is also good for me though because of pumping up Vi, right? It could, like, I could see Mushroom Cloud actually be the best pick here. This game is probably gonna go on for a while. And there's a good chance that it amounts to more than the 1 jury rig damage. Now it gets interesting with a triple Vi hand. Also, like, as long as Trundle doesn't level pre-FTR, I'm fine against FTR, right? I just mini-morph the Trynda. Ooh, this is actually not too bad for me at all. So I need to open attack next round. I think we're in a good position here though. Get Vi to 10. Okay, so Vi gets frozen. This is kind of funny. -1 power and can't block. So Vi gets frozen. I can double Vault Breaker and kill it again. It's probably the way to go. I also very much like yoinking this. Question is if opponent invests a vengeance into this right away or not. I really don't want this Trundle to level before my opponent plays FTR. That might be what he's thinking about. Like, having hit the flash freeze with a plus cost really screws up the development turn, basically. Alright, nice. Not so nice. Is it worth mini-morphing this? No, right? I don't think that's ever worth it. Can I find something off of the Archivist? Probably not. So it's either Entrapment or Archivist. Baby, baby. Baby, baby. Let's go. No Despair in hand, 3 in deck. I probably need Minimorph and Flash Freeze here. I mean, he knows I have a Flash Freeze. Probably guess that I have Minimorph as well.
Do not stand in my way.
Interesting. And the Jury Rig pick paid off. Don't even have to invest Flash Freeze here. Alright, opponent still has a Flash Freeze, so if Vi pulls this, she gets frozen for 5, I can replay her for 5. Can't really stop Trundle from leveling this time though. I think we start off with a Prac, or we force the freeze right away. I think I like forcing the freeze. If opponent plays the Pillar, I need to invest extra resources to threaten. I'm just trying to make my opponent's turns as awkward as possible right now, so we have more time to find Ezreal eventually. Okay. It works quite effectively. Also means we get an action next turn though. How does double Shellfolk work? And we just get 2 reduced copies, I suppose. I think I like Archivist into Vi into Otterpus. Shellfolk into Otter is kind of funny as well. Don't we just go for a million pranks here? Yeah, we're just trying to fish as many freezes as we can. There's a chance that these are 3 champions, actually. We're not hitting those at all. Oh, this is time trick, though. Three out of 6 Ezreal! What the... I can get more trinket traits if I play Archivist right now. Gotta find something I can actually play. I really don't want to overdraw here. Otter is good. Call Shot is interesting. But again, the card cycles itself. Oh, wait, I get... oh, of course, I still overdraw, don't I? Well, I guess overdraw it is. Today I learned. I can freeze? Yeah, but freezing should not be better than whatever we top deck. On average. Unless we rip Ezreal here. Can happen. It's fine. Breaking on hand with Flash Freeze? It's not really bricked though, is it? Like, Flash Freeze is super useful in this matchup. Pillar can't block. I'll use Pillar next turn. Wait, did he just dodge like 4 or 5 pranks in a row? That was not the top deck card, that one's right here. Oh my goodness. There was literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pranks he dodged. Can't prank FTR? Oh, because it's already at 12? So there's no option? Okay, that's interesting. What did we just learn? He holds the 3rd Trundle in hand. No, wait. Did we take care of 2 already?
Get ready for a beatdown.
There's 1. Oh, and to spare. Right. Do we freeze Trindamere? Do we just let Vi die? No, that doesn't make sense. That's scary. Can't tap under 6 while opponent has 7 or more.
I'm not done.
So I can just clear out Trundle with the fumes. Probably the best way of doing this. Then I only have to worry about Trynda. There's 1 more Trynda left in the deck. Right, I'm pretty sure that's the best play. Vi pulls this. Am I dead here? I shouldn't have open attack, knowing he has the 11 mana freeze still. Now, for some reason I already thought my opponent can't play the freeze anymore, but it still kinda claps me here. So you give me 1 extra mana. Let's see, do I poke the pillar or the face? Probably the pillar. I think Ezreal might be my win condition here at this point. Oh, Minimorph's nice. Wait, I can Minimorph Trynda this turn? Freeze Trundle? No, wait, which one's harder to kill? Trundle, right? Tryndamere's Battle Fury, is that ever the factor. This is a really tough choice. Also, can we finally draw Ezreal, please?
Attack!
Doesn't add up.
Did they run Atro? Yes. There we have it.
Not just flesh,
Okay.
rage incarnate!
Okay, time to find Ezreal. Can't really contest the guy anymore, right? I think I used both mini-morphs. Yeah. At last! Now the issue is I need to keep 6 mana open because of Atrocity mana. So what do I need to do? I swing in here.
Sounds dangerous. I'm in.
Do I want this gone? Probably. Actually, what a weird game. Seriously. I'm losing track of everything.
Stop bragging.
Vulnerable can't block. I think I want this gone. I don't think I want this on the board anymore.
Firing.
Poke the spider. He can if he's his own spider, I lose 1 damage. Ugh, that's scary. What a weird game. So Vi Atro, I'm 2 damage off. It's always Archivist here. I want to pick Time Trick, but it might be Fumes, right? Actually, no, Fumes doesn't make sense. So I'll be at 7+2.
But could you maybe speed things up a little?
Need to keep 6 open. I can only play 1 Fumes anyway.
Nothing's more exciting than an unsolved mystery.
He might play Avalanche here, but we can try looking for Ezreal again. Should still have 2 copies left, actually. I think that's the first one.
Death itself can't stop me!
Okay, no Avalanche. Just try to save Ezreal, actually. Sorry, save the Shellfolk. Tricky, tricky. Damn. Atro beats me next round. No. I ran out of time. I mean, I suppose this is fine. Is it? Can I beat him with my own Atro? I have Atro and Mystic Shot for 6 next round. I don't see how I win this right now. Wait. I play Vi? Ah, damn. Chat, we know that our opponent has an Atrocity in hand. Stop being ridiculous. Time Trick Ezreal, I'm still dead, right? No, actually Time Trick Ezreal works. I tapped under the Atrocity mana. Guys, if I play Vi, I'm literally dead on the spot. I can't do anything about it. Can I draw a third? Can I draw a third? Wait. Ooh, this works, right? I have 13 mana next turn. Oh no, I'm missing 2 damage still. I have to play Mystic, I can't otherwise. Otherwise I overdraw and I'm dead to open attack. I put my stuff on the stack, he puts Atrocity on the stack, I lose. Correct play for him is to play Atrocity right now, and I don't have counterplay. Because even Minimorph would not be enough, right? I still die through Minimorph. You might be counting how many freezes I already played. If this goes through, I think we win. This can still find a third Mystic Shot. That's my only out right now. Wait, I think we got it. That's discounted. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Try telling me that was not like the best game ever. Oh my goodness, that was so hard to find. I really thought it was checkmate, and then I realized, wait, Trinket Trade is still an out. Holy schwambolis. What the hell kind of game was that? Oh, it's that deck. The Tristana Atrocity. Doesn't really have effective ways of dealing with Shellfolk. Ezreal early is kinda pointless though. Tricky hand. Oh, I missed the comment, Nico. Katarina as a 10-9 with Overwhelm is fun. Yeah. That's exactly my point. Like, the deck looks fun, but it's not gonna be very consistent at doing what it's supposed to do. I guess I sacrifice the first Ezreal here. Otherwise, I just fall too far behind on tempo. I mean, I get the open attack, I get the Mystic Shot, I can remove Tristana.
Time for a true display of skill.
Oh, Pokestick's a good draw here.
Gotcha.
Gunners get 'em, jobs done.
Firing.
It's the most mana efficient way. I mean, I guess we can't really... Our only 3-drop is Archivist and we're not playing her this round anyway, right? Rather take some damage, I think. Horror Sled! Let's go. Guess Vi into Shellfolk? I don't mind Archivist here though. But Vi can block the Grenadier on the first and then pull the Sled on my offense, my attack token. And let me switch up the music.
Hold up.
Alrighty.
Obstacle, beat gauntlet.
But this might... It plays 1 or 2 group shots if I recall correctly. Yeah, let this go through. Shellfolk too slow. Let's be optimistic. I have to open attack because of Buster Shot, of course. Okay, I want to play Shellfolk if my opponent passes again. Of course, it's an easy end round. Alright, let's prank him up. And this is much better on defense right now. So there's not even a point for me to miss. Okay, now there's a point to Mystic Shot. Ooh, now Ezreal has to block though. I'm starting to dip dangerously low on HP.
You dropped something.
I dropped everything!
I'm Tristana, and I take points.
Okay. No Atro mana. You know I have this in hand. It's actually a bit wild to develop Aloof here. Because I gain an extra blocker. So if I play Mystic Shot, I can still play Conchologist. I can also could try to send the Mystic Shot face later. I'm not surviving another attack, right? I might as well do conservative blocks.
You're between me and glory.
Don't want this to be in Pokestick range. Alright. Just gotta hope he doesn't have Buster Shot. Double pokey. Ah, that's the other line, of course. Damn, I really would have liked to prank those pokey sticks. So it's all about finding Ezreal, right? Do we time trick first? Or we just prank our opponent's whole hand, but I don't think that's useful, right? Our opponent, if they pay attention to the hand size, they know we drew Ezreal because of only getting one copy. Like Ezreal or Vi, of course.
Let's go. Grab my hat. Comb my mustache.
Comb my mustache.
The world's a big place. Let's see all of it. Stop bragging if you could back it
Ooh,
up.
still gonna be tight.
That's gotta hurt. Firing. They don't know what
Should have maybe not gone for the conservative blocks after all.
Sing with the darkness in your heart.
Wait, Scrap Dash is good, isn't
I
it?
know you're thinking and stuff, but could you maybe speed things up a little?
Damn. So I'm on 1 HP right now. Oh, what? You know? Don't you know this is in my hand? Some people are crazy at this game. Alright, winnable. Kinda know almost all of our opponent's hand. And next turn we can pop off. So this can draw us a card. Beam. Beam is a lot of damage, actually. We can go for the zero cost beams.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Just gotta hope our Ezreal doesn't get Buster Shot. There's just one card we don't know left. Alright, we should be fine. Whatever our opponent pulls, we can also just prank. We can just yoink it. Zero mana Charger, let's go. I like Charger more here than Otter. The open attack's just so good. Just full swing, right? Shellfolk has done her job at this point. It's also a great top deck against Atrocity. I think if I wouldn't have drawn a removal spell, I probably would have played Archivist first.